Why does it make him any different than anybody at Ohio State or any other school that hasn't been caught for some of these allegations? You know there's boosters at every school. You know there's administrators turning the other way. The only school that's really been close to doing it on the up and up, I say on the up and up, making a commitment and being out there about it to athletics is Rutgers. Rutgers, as Christy Dosh has told us many times, has taken the highest percentage of their general student fund and designated it to athletics. They make no bones about it. And their programs have gotten better and they're making more money because of it. I'm not saying they're not doing stuff behind the scenes, but when you want to point at the administrators at Miami, why is any other school any different, Tom, besides being caught?
Just because it always starts at the top where they're going to want somebody to be the fall guy, all right? They don't really have a current coaching administration that was here for most of it, so it's not like they can just clean house like they did at Ohio State. They're going to try to blame the players. They're going to suspend the current players. They're going to throw it on the former players. When the compliance people, Shalala, the president of the university, the former athletic director, they all had to know exactly what was going on. This one, Butch, this one for unmitigated gall, you couldn't come up with this if scriptwriters in Hollywood got involved. I mean, for this little midget to be running around campus, leading the team out on the field for games, offering to hire the offensive defensive coordinator and pay him out of his own pocket. You know, I love the guy's honesty. He's not pulling any punches. He's not making any of this up. And even when they're talking to some of the former players, they're admitting to everything. This is going to get ugly very, very fast.
Well, you said off the top that some players are going to be punished. Are you talking about some of the 73 University of Miami alum that are currently in the NFL?
No, I'm talking about the 12, I think, is the number that are currently on the team that allegedly went on the yacht.
Let's talk about the Andre Johnsons. Well, Johnson's not in this, so I shouldn't bring that up. Let's talk about the Vince. Oh, he is. Let's talk about the Andre Johnsons, the Vince Wilforks, the Willis McGahees, the high-profile guys that are in the NFL. I mean, clearly, once you get into the NFL and you have that talent to get there and you get their money, you're above all these repercussions. Should you be? Besides endorsement deals and other things you may suffer, shouldn't there be some type of penalty? Should the NFL, for example, get in bed with the NCAA and make some repercussions retroactive to what's going on league to league?
I would say no, because we actually do want to watch the games on Sundays. Okay?
True.
So, hey, I don't think, you know, the last thing the NFL want to do is police college sports. So they've got their hands full handling the players as professionals. And when they get them, it's a clean slate. It's totally different. So no, there's no cross-mixing. They shouldn't do that at all. You know, ultimately, you would like to see, you know, the players that were actually responsible, or in the situation of USC, why did the current players, the Matt Barkleys and everybody on the team now have to suffer because of Reggie Bush? It just shines a huge spotlight on the fact that the NCAA is so completely screwed up right now, and there's a Congress eventually will probably get involved. I mean, sports as we know it is going to change big time. And we can see it, Butch, with the conference alignments. We're going to be eventually at 4 or 5 super conferences, and it's going to lead to a big playoff in college football. But everything is driven by money. Why would these players not think that they could get away with this and have some fun? Especially in Miami. I mean, the temptations around these kids is everywhere. Probably a lot of them are a little sketchy to start with when they're even brought on campus for the first time. But we could be talking the most serious sanctions ever. I mean, this could be the end of Miami football.
Right. One last thing. Well, the NCAA also, it's been very rare that they've given the death penalty. It'll be interesting to see what they do with this, with the University of Miami, and how long it takes to do it.